Cheyenne, let me tell you something. It's a new day, new car, special delivery.
You know what's crazy?
What's crazy?
DHL closes in 11 minutes. It's a 15 minute.
Let him go. DHL closes in 11 minutes and it's a 15-minute drive. Let me take this. New day, new car, early Mother's Day gift for the wife. She doesn't know yet. I'm gonna go give it to her today. I wish it was on Mother's Day, but the deal got done quick and I had to get it going. BMW X7, it was fun while it lasted. We'll still keep you in the family. I'm gonna give it to my uncle and my dad, but we had to upgrade wifey and get her some extra power. Say hello to the new ride. Thank you, Jason Camisa. If you guys need anybody needs an Aston Martin, hit up my boy Jason. Palm Springs, Aston Martin, and they will hook you up. To the rest of you that were trying to get me this car, I apologize. I'm very sorry that I didn't end up getting it through you. Honestly, at the end of the day, when you're spending this kind of money on a car, you want it to be the spec that you want it to be, and this car was the spec I wanted. How you doing? Bam, hit up them boys, get your cars. They got Porsche, Rolls-Royce, McLaren, Lamborghini, Aston Martin, Bentley. They got a sick STO over there, a green one that I've been dying for, but obviously we're not gonna get that. Thank you guys, thanks again. I'm gonna go rip this thing around a little bit.
Hanging around with us. It's pretty roomy back here. Uber for Kevin, Uber Black Lux.
Yeah, can you imagine? Very nice.
Very nice, I like.
All the way back.
Wow. Sick.
I think for the deal and the price and everything and the uniqueness, you don't see it.
No one has it.
Yeah. It's fast, it's comfortable, it looks extremely unique.
Are you gonna put wheels on it?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna put wheels on it, slam it a little bit. That thing looks sick too. Wow.
Yeah. Like,
Oh, yeah, it's slammed for sure. Look how low that thing's sitting, bro. Yeah, that thing
Nice
looks
hug.
hard. Hey,
Nice
wherever
hug.
you are in front of us in that Bentayga,
Sick.
that shit looks hard as hell. Oh yeah, that thing looks
Yeah, it's
hard.
nice. Wow. How's the transmission?
It shifts quick. It won't let you use launch control until you hit 500 miles though.
Oh, okay.
Sucks we can't launch it. Oh! Up top, it's nuts.
Wow.
That's why I like this car so much. Mostly a lot of these cars, it's all bottom end torque.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they die out up top. This thing just keeps pulling like a freight train up top. I'm gonna drive it for a couple days before I give it to you, Romina. You could drive the X7 for a couple more days until I drive this a little bit and enjoy it.
This was really for you.
It is for me. It's always for me. She's gonna say the same thing.
Ready?
Yeah, we're gonna catch that car in like 2 seconds. You think this car's getting broken in right? Hey, it doesn't last, bro, then it ain't our problem. Bulls, dude.
And there's 3 grown men in the car.
Yes.
You'll for sure like be one of the only ones that put wheels on it.
Oh yeah, dude, I want to slam this thing on some wheels.
Yeah.
Let's see if Adrian from AL13 is gonna hook it up, or I don't know, Adrian. Adrian! I love the way it pulls up top. That's what I like. I hate that down low bull.
There it is, guys. We'll do a car review on TikTok soon.
You know, the stock wheels are pretty sick, man.
Yeah, these are good.
It's really, really nice. You don't. I just need to put a lowering module on it. That's it.
Approval.
Let me tell you something. Tough time never lasts. Only tough people last.
Tough time never lasts. Only tough people last.
Show me what you're trying to do.
52 feet, 12.5, 12.5, 12.5. That's 37.5. Okay, you're left with 14.5. So that's 5 feet, 5 feet, 5 feet.
Why would I do it like this?
You know I'm right.
No, you're not right. You're wrong. You want to have kill all this space. What happens to all this space?
That's all the entryways.
Tough times never last. Where are the poles? Where your mom goes up and down. Okay, so I got a question. This is the kitchen, right? Why wouldn't I put one lift here, one lift here?
Like that?
Yeah, what's the big deal? You've never driven somewhere and turned? Do you guys not know how to turn because you can't see? I don't understand.
Why are you yelling at me?
Because it's just a waste of space. It's so stupid, man.
Here, look, 52. You need at least 20 feet. With the STO is 17 feet. So let's say 20 feet this way.
Tough time never last. Why'd you go there without me and try to come up with this?
I didn't come up with this. I'm just giving you the measurements.
Can you guys just draw it in a somewhere where we could see and put the actual measurements?
Like
You
that?
know there's programs for this, right? You could just draw it and give the exact.
You're gonna go like this?
You're really telling Danny to do work on a program?
Yeah, I don't understand why you want to waste all this space. Like, it makes no sense. This whole area is empty. Like, what is your obsession of keeping this entire place empty?
What you gotta remember, the biggest wall that you have to climb is the one in your mind.
The only place I'll put a lift over here is here. I won't put another lift here. You're gonna destroy the whole view of the shop.
Okay, well, that's good.
So as you guys know, they don't know. As you guys don't know, so I'm gonna tell you. Today, we have this beautiful 2023 Urus Performante on the dyno. This car was shipped down to us to get a TCU and ECU tune. This car is brand new. There isn't a lot of them on the street. I don't think any tuner out there has tuned one yet, except for us. It was the first one we put on the dyno. The software version in this car is very, very, very different than the regular Urus. So it took a little bit to set it up and get it going. We did a couple stock runs and got some stock numbers, and then I had to make a couple variations of the software, and we flashed, I think, about 3 to 4 different files until we were happy with what we got. What we'll do right now is we'll walk over to the dyno, I'll pull up the graph, and I'll show you guys the gains. You guys with the Urus Performantes, there's still power on the board, baby. You wanna make some juice? We picked up over 100 horsepower and over 100 foot-pounds of torque to the wheel on this thing. You wanna scream, make this thing rip, hit us up. So let's go check out the graph. So as you guys could see over here, we have the red lines, the 2 red lines. Those are the stock horsepower runs. This one is horsepower, which you see it going up throughout the power band. The peak horsepower on this car on our dyno stock was 577 wheel horsepower. And the peak torque on this car on our dyno stock was about 632 foot-pounds of torque. We went ahead and did our stage 1 tune. And with our stage 1 tune in the same peak area, we go from 632 foot-pounds or 634 foot-pounds of torque up to 776 foot-pounds of torque. That's peak to peak. That's the most gain we have over here. But you guys can also see throughout the entire power band, we got the torque gain all the way to red line. And over here you see the peak power, the horsepower is at 575 wheel horsepower stock. We managed to get the horsepower to 694 horsepower. The gains are ridiculous. It's over 100 horsepower to the wheel, over 100 foot-pounds of torque. Car's pretty promising. We kept it pretty tame. I think there's a lot more power on the board if it was on better fuel. We're on 91 octane, so if it was on 93 octane, we would obviously make a little bit more power. And if we're able to do like a E85 setup with bigger fuel pumps and so on, this car is very, very promising, and I think it can make a lot of power. So if there's any crazy guy out there like me, since I can't buy a Urus, since we bought another car already for my wife and can't get the Urus, I really want to build one. So you know our phone number. Give us a call, send me a DM, hit us up on the email and say, hey, Alex, I'm a crazy just like you, and I want to start blowing the hole out of people out the hole on the street, making them surprised with a Urus. So if you're that guy, hit me up. Let's do this.
So we're gonna go take a little trip and get a special delivery for you.
Oh,
right here. Ooh, okay, all right. We got something.
Oh, hell yeah. That's my beard trimmer, I think. From
By the way, guys,
This video is brought to you by Manscape, where they got you covered from your head all the way down to your balls. Let's open this thing up and check it out. Manscape, always with the bomb packaging.
Beard Hedger Pro Kit.
So this is the Beard Hedger Pro Kit, and you got the Beard Hedger right here in its little travel case. The best part about all this is this thing's got up to 20 different settings. So all you got to do is twist this, and you could literally select how long or how short you want to leave your hair on your face or whatever else you're trimming.
Ooh, sounds like a pretty strong motor there,
Yeah,
too.
that's because it's got a 7,200 RPM motor in there with a titanium coated T-blade, so it's really powerful. It's kind of like the cars we build, nice and strong.
There you go.
I'm gonna take this one and give it to Roz because Roz has a date tomorrow, guys. So we gotta make sure he's nice and trimmed, ready to go. So if you want this beard kit, you want the Beard Hedger Pro, go to manscaped.com and use promo code Gintani to get 20% off and free shipping internationally, which is pretty cool. So again, guys, go to their website, use promo code Gintani and order yours today, 20% off.
All right, thank you, Manscape. And let's go back and
get
get our coffee and some tea, because we sleepy.
I don't know who's getting tea. You're getting tea, but I ain't getting tea. You getting tea bagged, buddy. With my cleanly trimmed balls from Manscaped. Straighten your mouth.
So after you've been driving this car, how do you like it so far?
I like it. My wife is that it's too small.
It's too small?
Yeah, she wants her Rolls Royce X7. But guess what, buddy? Too late for that. It's time to make power! I love this thing. I don't know what she's tripping on.
I like the XM though.
You know what? I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. The XM is a cool looking car. It's a little over the top for me. A little too futuristic. The rear end just...
Not your steez?
Yeah, the rear end does not do it for me. It looks like UFO. The front looks mean, depending on the color. Obviously a black one, or then you walk to the back and it's got these weird exhaust tips and these weird lights. Everybody has their own taste. I like it, I just don't love it. It's Artie's birthday.
It's a nice cake.
It is a nice cake. I treat my friends to nice cakes on their birthdays. I see him get red velvet cookies all the time, so I just assume it's his favorite.
Let me get the door. How about that's a good idea? So you don't have to run through it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Aventador lover. Happy birthday to you. And many more on Channel 4 and Scooby-Doo on Channel 2. Woo! Happy birthday, Ernie!
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you guys.
Now go eat your cake.
Happy birthday. How old are you now? 15?
Look, we already have Cheyenne's birthday cake.
What you got there, sweetheart?
My first oil change in 100,000 miles.
Wait, 100,000?
So Porsche recommends you go 100,000 miles between oil change intervals on those Caymans and Boxsters.
Oh.
Charlie,
So-
I don't know how to tell this to you, but I think they might have put a typo in your owner's manual.
I'm pretty sure I read that somewhere one
2
time.
zeros too much.
So I don't really do oil changes, but we've hit that mark, ladies and gentlemen.
Look where you at now.
We're at 200,000. It's time to do the second oil change of the car's history.
Anything in there?
Thanks for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. And follow me on Instagram.
Be serious, man.
I am serious.
Alright.
Alright guys, thank you guys for watching this week's episode. Appreciate all you guys. What do you want to say, Nick John?
I hope you guys wore your helmets because we're about to blow your mind.
Damn, you heard that?
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.